Hello everyone and welcome to Kiki Crochet. In this video we're going to learn how to crochet the three-dimensional stitch. The yarn that I'm using is Alize Extra. It's a 10% wool and 90% acrylic yarn. It's a medium weight yarn and I'm going to be crocheting with a 4mm crochet hook. The rule for this stitch is multiples of 3 plus 2. I've already started with my chains. I've chained 23 to work my sample. The multiple of 3 is 3 times 7, 21, plus 2, 23. So multiples of 3 plus 2. So you can make it in any measurement you want. If you want to make a blanket or a scarf or anything that you prefer. Okay, so wrap the yarn around your hook once and we're going to start row 1 by crocheting 1 double crochet in every stitch. So count 1, 2, 3, then put your hook in the 4th chain from the hook and work your first double crochet. By doing this, the first 3 chains count as my first double crochet, and the double crochet that I just worked in the 4th chain gave me my 2nd stitch. So I start counting from 2. Next chain, 3, next one, 4, next one, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and my last chain, 21. Okay, so we worked 1 double crochet in every stitch. Now I'm going to start row 2 by chaining 3. 1, 2, 3. This counts as a double crochet. So we're going to put our hook in the 2nd double crochet and we're going to work a set of 3 double crochet in the same stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to skip 2 stitches. 1, 2. Put your hook in the 3rd and work 3 double crochet. 1, 2, 3. Now chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip 2 stitches again. 1, 2. Put your hook in the 3rd and work again a set of 3 double crochet in the same stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip 2 stitches. Put your hook in the 3rd and work 3 double crochet in the same stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip 2 stitches. Put your hook in the 3rd and again work a set of 3 double crochet in the same stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip 2 stitches. Put your hook in the 3rd and again work a set of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now be careful, we are left with a total of 4 stitches in the end. 1, 2, 3, And my fourth stitch is the 3 chains that I leave in the beginning when I turn to row 1. So again, I'm going to skip 2 stitches, and I'm going to put my hook on the third, and I'm going to work a set of 3 again. 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to work 1 double crochet in the last stitch for this row. So out of the 3 chains, put your hook in the third and work a double crochet in the last stitch. So I finished my row the same way I started. I finished by working a set of 3 in the second before last stitch and 1 double crochet in the end. And I started my row by working a double crochet in the first stitch and 3 in the second one. Okay, so we start the same way, we end the same way we start. Now, because the way we're working the stitches, the 3 chains and the 3 double crochet in every third stitch, it seems as if we're doing increases. That's why we have an arch over here. So this is not wrong. This is how your work is going to look in the second row. After we work the third and fourth row and we start creating the design, our work is going to come out straight again, because this is how we need the pattern to be in order to come right in the next rows. So if you're making a bigger piece to make a blanket, for example, you're going to have a spiral. That's not wrong. It is as if we're doing increases, but from the third row on, our work is gonna come out straight again. Okay, so now let's start row 3, and the way row 3 is going to be created, that's the same exact way we're gonna make all the rows up until we finish our work. So we always start by chaining 3, and I'm going to turn my work. So this chain 3 counts as my first double crochet over here. So I never crochet in the first stitch. We always want to be working a back post double crochet, 3 back post double crochet in every first stitch from every set of 3. So I'm going to work a back post double crochet in the first out of the 3 double crochet. Okay, so put your hook from the back to the front on the right side of the stitch, to the back again on the left side of the stitch, and we're pulling back this double crochet. So I'm going to grab the yarn, pull it under the stitch, and work my first double crochet. Wrap the yarn around once again, and we want to work a back post again in the same stitch. We're going to be working 3 back posts on every first stitch. Okay, so again, put your hook from the back to the front on the right side of the stitch, to the back again on the left side, and work your second back post on the same stitch. Okay, so wrap the yarn around once and work your third and last back post on the same stitch. So put your hook from the back to the front on the right side of the stitch, to the back again on the left side, and work your third back post on the same stitch. So this is how the first stitch is going to look like. The stitch that seems diagonal over here is the 3 chains that we work to start the row. So this is how it looks like. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to see a second way on how to work those stitches. So we always want to work on the first double crochet. Okay, so put your hook from the back to the front on the right side of the stitch, to the back again on the left side. So if you turn your work sideways and you're seeing on top your crochet hook, what we are really doing is we are crocheting horizontally on every double crochet 3 stitches. So grab your yarn and work your first double crochet on top of that stitch. Again, put your hook under the same stitch, 2, and grab the yarn, and for a third time put your hook under the same stitch and work your third double crochet. Okay, so this is how our work looks like so far. Now again, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to work the first way. So put your hook from the back to the front on the right side of the stitch, to the back again on the left side. So we're working back post double crochet, and work your first stitch. 1. For a second time, put your hook from the back to the front on the right side, to the back again on the left side of the stitch, and work a double crochet. So this is our second one. And for a third time, same exact thing, from the back to the front on the right side, to the back again on the left side of the stitch, and work a double crochet. Okay, so it's the same exact thing. Now chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead to the next set of 3. Again, 3 back posts in the first double crochet. So put your hook from the back to the front of the right side, to the back again on the left side. And now we're going to work the second way. So turn your work sideways so you're seeing your crochet hook on the top. Okay? And we're going to work horizontally 3 double crochet on top of this stitch. So 1, put your hook under the same stitch. 2, put your hook under the same stitch. 3. Now chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to work the first way. Go ahead and work your first back post double crochet. Put your hook from the back to the front and to the back again, and we're pulling backwards the stitch. Work your first double crochet. Wrap the yarn around once. Work a second back post double crochet on the same stitch. And for the third time, again, work a back post on the same stitch. And work a double crochet. This is how our work looks like so far. Now chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Again, we're going to work the first way again now. So put your hook from the back to the front on the right side of the stitch, to the back again on the left side, to work a back post. So we're pulling backwards the stitch, okay? And work a double crochet. Second time, the same exact steps. And for a third time, same exact steps, back post, double crochet. Okay, now again, chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now this is our last set of 3, okay? So work a back post, double crochet again on the first stitch. Second back post on the same exact stitch. And a third back post on the same exact stitch. And do not forget 1 double crochet on the last stitch of this row. So we're skipping the next 2 stitches because they are from the same set of 3, and we want to work a double crochet on the last stitch, which is the chain 3 that we always work to begin each row, okay? So put your hook in the third out of the 3 chains and work a double crochet. Now chain 3. 1, 2, 3. This counts as the double crochet. And now we have to make sure to crochet in the correct stitches. See how we're working on top of each double crochet? Well, the stitches seem kind of diagonal, so we want to be grabbing the correct stitch. This is the first out of the 3 double crochet of the first set. So go ahead and work your first back post on that stitch. 1. Now again, your second back post on that stitch. You can always work the second way that we are doing. So I'm gonna frog it. I'm gonna frog this first set so we can do it in the second way as well, so you can see how to do the first stitch if it confuses you, okay? So for a third time, put your hook from the back to the front on the right side of the stitch and to the back on the left side again, and work your third back post double crochet. Okay, so this stitch right here in the front is the 3 chains that we just worked, and those are the 3 back post double crochet that we did on the first out of the 3 double crochet of this first set over here. So I'm frogging those 3 double crochet that I just worked, and we're gonna work the first set with the second way as well. So go ahead and work a back post double crochet on the first stitch. Okay, now turn sideways, and you want to have on the top, you want to be seeing your crochet hook. So grab the yarn, pull it under the stitch, and work your first double crochet. Grab the yarn, put your hook under the same stitch, and work your second double crochet. Grab the yarn, put your hook under the same stitch, and work your third double crochet. So you have the same exact result. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to work the second way again. So this is the next set of 3. Work a back post double crochet on your first stitch. So pull backwards the first double crochet, turn your work sideways, and work 3 stitches horizontally on top of this double crochet. One, 2, 3. So this is how it work looks like so far. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to use the first way. Work your first back post double crochet on the first stitch of the next set of 3, okay? So the first back post, again, work the second back post the same exact way in the same exact stitch. 2, and your third back post the same exact way in the same stitch. So we always want to be working in the first double crochet of every set of 3. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead into your next set, work 3 back post double crochet on your first stitch. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Go ahead into your next set of 3 and work 3 back posts on your first double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now again, 3 back post double crochet on your first double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. Now chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and go ahead on your last set of 3 and work 3 back post double crochet on the first stitch again. 1, 2, and 3, and 1 double crochet on the last stitch of this row. So on the third chain out of the chain 3 that we always do to start our row, put your hook in the third chain and work a double crochet to finish the row. Okay, so this is how our work looks like so far. Now you always chain 3 to begin the row. I'm gonna work off camera a few more rows so you can see how the stitch looks like. So we always chain 3 to begin the row, and we always work 3 back post double crochet on every first stitch of every set of 3. So you're putting your hook from the back to the front on the right side, to the back again on the left side of the stitch. So you're pulling backwards the double crochet. But if you're getting confused by crocheting 3 back posts, one next to each other, okay, you can always turn sideways your work. You're seeing your crochet hook on the top, okay, and you're working 3 stitches horizontally on top of every double crochet over here. So you're working your double crochet again, put your hook under the same stitch, second double crochet, put your hook under the same stitch for a third time, and you have your third double crochet. Okay, always chain 3 after every set of 3, and always work your 3 back post double crochet on top of every first stitch. Do not get confused. We always want to have 1 double crochet on the last stitch, which is the chain 3 that we work in every beginning of every row. So I'm going to go ahead and work a few more rows off camera, and then I'm going to show you how to finish off, because we do not want to have the 3-dimensional part to be the end of our work. We want to finish the same way we started down here. So I've worked an extra 3 rows, and this is how my work looks like in the front and in the back. So we have the same exact result on both sides. So what we're going to do now is we're going to work a finishing row. See how the work tends to stretch out with this stitch. What we want to do is we want to finish with a row of double crochet. Okay, so I'm going to chain only 1, and I'm going to turn my work. I am going to skip the first stitch, and I'm only going to be crocheting on every set of 3 double crochet. I'm going to be working 1 double crochet on each double crochet. So go ahead, skip the first stitch, and go ahead in the first out of the 3 from the set and work your first double crochet. 1 in the second one, 2, next one, 3. Skip over the 3 chains and go ahead in the next set of 3 double crochet. Put your hook in the first, 1, 2, and 3. Skip over the chain 3, go ahead in the next set of 3 double crochet, 1, 2, and 3. So far we have worked 3, 6, 9 stitches. In the next set of 3, 10, 11, 12. Next set, 13, 14, 15, next set, 16, 17, 18, and our last set, 19, 20, and my last double crochet, 21. Do not work a double crochet on the last stitch of the row as we always did in the previous ones. So do not work a double crochet on top of the chain 3 as we didn't in the beginning of the row. So this is how our finishing row looks like. It brought together the whole work and it looks very nice. So I started with 21 double crochet and I finished my work with only 21 double crochet. That's why we do not work any double crochet on the chain 3 spaces, because if we did, we would have more double crochet and our work would look as if we have increases and it would be wavy. So begin with 21 stitches, I finish with 21 stitches. So this would look very nice with a thicker yarn as well. Okay, you can make blankets, scarves, anything that you like. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and if you like the video, please press like and leave a comment. Thanks again. Bye bye.